So today I'm bringing guys a brand new sports cards video. In today's video, I'm going to be breaking down what I believe to be the 5 best sports card investments currently that are under $100. Before we get into that, I did want to say real quick, for this week's giveaway, we are giving away a Jayson Tatum Prism PSA 9 rookie card. If you would like to enter, all you have to do is follow 3 easy steps. Subscribe, like this video, comment the word done, and you will be entered in to win a PSA 9 Jayson Tatum Prism rookie card. But without further ado, we are going to hop right into the video. And so the first pick we have on this week's video is going to be Giannis's 2014 Prism Green. So this is Giannis's second year green Prism. As you guys know, Giannis's first year, Prism cards in general are very scarce. 2013 Prism was very short printed, and especially the colored Prisms were incredibly hard to come upon. The green Prism was incredibly rare, and I believe that given the price point of his rookie Prism greens, and given the price point of his rookie cards in general, and given the scarcity of them, I believe that when demand heats up for Giannis in the future, a lot of the demand is going to go towards his second year cards, as we saw happen when he made and won the NBA Finals. We saw his second year cards going very crazy in price, and so I believe you can get some ungraded right now for around $100, and a PSA 9, they go for around $200. So if you could get an ungraded copy for around $100, I would definitely recommend Giannis' second year rookie Prism Green. I believe the spotlight's going to be on Giannis for years to come. And each and every season that the Bucks have Giannis healthy, they're going to be contenders in the Eastern Conference. And they've built a really great team around him with Holiday, Lopez, Middleton. So I do believe that the Bucks are always going to be a contender, and the demand is always going to be on Giannis. So if you can get in on a very low pop card of his, I do believe it's a very good opportunity for the given price point. If you look at his 2013 Prism Greens, they're extraordinarily expensive, very low pop. So you guys can see the bids going crazy for a lot of his very important rookie cards. Just a lot of demand there given how scarce they are. So I do believe it's an overall good time to be getting into Giannis cards for the long term. But without further ado, we are going to hop right into the next pick, and that is going to be De'Aaron Fox. Now, De'Aaron Fox has had a career season. He's been really shining past where people thought he would be at his current stage in his career, and he's just shown to be another young superstar from the 2017 draft class with Tatum, Mitchell, and everyone else. And I do believe that De'Aaron Fox's market has a lot of holes in it, given it's still currently fairly new to the masses, at least. To the mass audience, De'Aaron Fox is just starting to come upon their radar. And I do believe that the playoffs is when a player can really be recognized globally and be recognized by an average NBA fan. And I do believe with the Kings currently sitting at the number 2 seed at the time that I'm recording this video, we're going to see a lot of demand enter into De'Aaron Fox's overall market during these playoffs. Regardless of what they do, I believe that the Kings are really going to start to get on people's radar. And De'Aaron Fox is, one of the brightest young stars in the game. And if you look at some of his cards right now, there's some very clear holes in the market. You can look at a De'Aaron Fox Select Courtside PSA 10. Selling for $23. Now, if we want to look at another comparable, such as Trae Young, for example, and his select court sides, you're going to see that the price differences do not make much sense. De'Aaron Fox's market right now is, in many cases, higher than Trae Young's, and given that 2018 has a much higher population than 2017 sports cards, the price differences do not make sense. $23, and that same card for Trae Young is $100 with a higher pop count. It just doesn't make much sense to me. I do believe that De'Aaron Fox's prices are going to start to really go up in price, and if you do want to go ahead and look at for example, Luka Doncic. Of course, Luka is still way ahead of De'Aaron Fox, but if you look at just the price differences, they do not make much sense at all. You know, a higher pop Luka Doncic courtside select is $1,000 in a PSA 10, and that same card for De'Aaron Fox with the lower pop is $23. So I do believe there's a lot of room for growth with De'Aaron Fox, so I would definitely look to get into those before the playoffs. But without further ado, we're going to switch it up a little bit and go towards Dirk Nowitzki's Topps Chrome rookie card in a PSA 9. So this is primarily based on, if you guys caught my video a couple weeks ago about sports cards becoming a lot more international, about Fanatics really starting to expand their marketing to their international audience, and sports card shows becoming international. I do believe there's going to be a great market for international superstars such as Dirk Nowitzki, who's widely regarded as the best European basketball player of all time. So I do believe when sports card shows enter Europe, when sports cards enter into European culture, you know, Dirk Nowitzki is going to be the guy that they go after. And his cards have a very low population compared to most other stars. And his cards are very cheap for, you know, the player he was, being the best European basketball player of all time. So I do believe that it's a great time to be getting into Dirk Nowitzki cards. For the Asia market, I do recommend Yao Ming rookie cards. I do believe that there could be a good market for that. And given how cheap they are, I think it's a low-risk, high-reward investment. But without further ado, we are going to hop right into the next pick, and that is going to be Kobe Bryant's second-year Topps Chrome in a PSA 9. Now, of course, Kobe's cards are always going to have a very strong collector's market and investor's market, and I do believe that a lot of these cards have overcorrected. This was a $1,000+ card at one point, and I do believe a lot in some cases, because of the economy right now, a lot of cards have really overcorrected. This is a low pop second-year Topps Chrome Kobe Bryant card, and it's going for just around $65 in a PSA 9. It truly doesn't make much sense to me. I do see a lot of room for growth in Kobe's second-year Topps Chromes, so that's a pretty self-explanatory one. Always demand. I just think the supply is a bit high right now, and the demand is a bit low right now compared to where it will be in the long term. So without further ado, we're going to hop right into our next pick, and that is going to be Joel Embiid and his select rookie card in a PSA 10. Embiid is having a career season. You know, I truly believe that Embiid's prices, you know, are extremely low to where they should be, given the fact that 2014 is such a low pop year of sports cards. You know, you rarely come upon Joel Embiid rookie cards. And I think the scarcity mixed with the fact that he could potentially win an MVP, the Sixers have a long shot chance at a championship. I do think in the long term, this is going to really work out, given Joel Embiid is one of the best big men in the league, one of the best players in the league, and I think demand is eventually going to get to him if he has a great playoffs in one of these playoffs. So I do think it's a good time to be always getting into Joel Embiid, low pop cards, you know, investment grade select rookie card for around $100. But I really hope you guys did enjoy this video. Once again, if you would like to enter in to win the Jayson Tatum rookie card, all you have to do is subscribe, like this video, comment the word done. Other than that, I hope y'all enjoyed, and I'm out. Peace.